Hey y'all, I'm Brer Sam. I'm Charles Wallace. And I'm Calvin. Oh my gosh, we're back to read She Knew He Loved Her Before He Met Her, the sequel to the story that we have adapted to film. That's right, Charles Wallace. After we reacted to Peter Pan's Precious Treasure, we figured that it would be fun to read the sequel to it. Yeah, half the time I didn't even know there was a sequel. Let's read it to find out what goes on.
Wait, is it supposed to be Briar's point of view while she was in Peter's belly?
I think so. Let's read and find out. You know how they say every fairy has some kind of magic in them? Well, that applies to me as well. My special gift is that I have an incredible memory. It's so accurate, I can even remember everything up to before I was even born yet. My name is Briar May Pan, and this is the memories of my life before birth.
Wow! This isn't her point of view?
Yeah. How does she remember everything that she went through before birth? I don't know, Calvin.
Let's find out!
Good idea, Charles Wallace. Chapter 2, A Week Along. My very first memory was feeling all warm and secure. The place I was in was comforting. There was plenty of room for me to float around in. There was also a lot of fluid in there with me, but I didn't seem to care. My little room seemed to rock me a bit. Suddenly I felt something big rubbing at me. Then it started probing at me gently and lightly, causing the wall to press in on me slightly. What is that? My little world tensed up a bit before it relaxed, and the rubbing returned. I daydreamed about what was outside my little world. What was it like? Who would I meet out there? But I also dreamed about where my little haven was. The rubbing was immediately onto me. Suddenly my little world trembled violently, causing me to quiver in fear. What was that? Then I felt something that was worried about me, and the rubbing that I started to get used to came on me and was comforting me in a soothing manner, and my trembling gradually stopped. Whatever was rubbing at me seemed to be very protective of tiny little me. I wondered what my protector was and when or if I would meet it.
Well then, Briar really knows how to describe her life.
Sure does. Let's see what happens next. Chapter 3, 2 months along. I got a little bigger with each day. My protector seemed to be making sure that I was getting all the proper attention and things I needed to grow big and strong. Although I felt guilty for making my protector of my little world get sick so often. I knew this because every time my protector got sick, my little room lurched abruptly. I had figured it out a short while ago that where I was completely safe and sound inside my protector's tummy.
Wow! How did she find that out?
Maybe Peter told her?
No, I don't think so. This is telling a story that she said she found it out, but how?
She's a fairy, Charles Wallace.
Ah, okay.
He, at least I assumed it was a he, seemed very fond of me, giving him his constant, undivided attention. I would always flail my limbs a little when I was being fed, but knew that my protector couldn't feel me move yet. I couldn't help but feel so loved as he gently rocked my little world, and I couldn't help but dream about him. What was he like? Would he still protect me after I'm no longer inside him? I felt like I happened for a reason. What that reason was, I didn't know, but I feel like I needed him as much as he needed me. Suddenly my world was rocked violently, and one of the walls came roughly in on me. I didn't know what it was, but it scared the living daylights out of me. I started trembling violently again, and then I felt my world shudder, and then a wave of sadness from my protector. We both pretty much just cuddled as much as he could with me in his tummy. That was how we fell asleep that night, completely embraced.
I don't know if this is cuter than the original one. Are we gonna adapt this to film?
I don't know, buddy. I don't think we should. Yeah, me either. Let's continue.